We're here live. Thanks for joining us because it's your business with Jess and Nora live.
Can you believe just yesterday we finished a 4-day, okay, let me say it again, 4 days of events open to everybody, events to paid registrants of the summit, and conversation about it all over the internet. We really did explode out of Google Plus onto YouTube, onto Twitter, onto Facebook, and we even had some mentions in Pinterest. How cool is that? I call that a success.
It has been an amazing 4 days.
So what better way to talk about it than our word of the session, which is gratitude.
Oh, this has been such an incredible feat, and our team totally knocked it out of the ballpark. And we are so grateful for them and grateful for everyone that came to the summit and participated and asked questions and made comments and everyone who helped support the event. It's amazing.
Well, and I'm grateful for us. I'm grateful for us. I'm grateful for what we did. I'm grateful we were able to bring it together, because I'm also grateful for the love that surrounded it and the intention of every single one of our speakers, that when they heard about what we were doing, it gave them a sense of, yeah, okay, I get this and I want to be a part of that. And then they came and they shared some amazing information. So what if we made a mistake?
We made a mistake. Oops.
Yeah, exactly.
You
learned, right? Copeland calls them attempts. A lot of people call them milestones. There are a lot of words for mistakes because we don't want to own the fact it's a mistake. I don't know if it's shame, guilt, whatever, only looking at the positive. But I do believe there is a time where mistake matters and we've got to own it, and that's all around fear. Check this out.
The greatest mistake you can make in life is... Go ahead.
No, I'm like, please read, because it's backwards to me.
The greatest mistake you can make in life is to be continually fearing you will make one.
That's the only mistake in life. The rest, you can call them whatever you want. They're learning experiences. Talk about failures. I've got a lot of those, and they make me laugh. And at the time, some of them I didn't even know were failures, but some of them I did, and I felt a lot. And it's okay to feel that hurt. And so when we use the term mistake, when we use the term failure, there is a word and a sense that comes with that we should be proud of, because we're attempting, we're moving forward, we're taking action in some way.
Well, and I'll have to remind you that every mistake or failure that has occurred, you have gotten through. So you just put yourself out there again and keep trying until you get it right. Whatever your version of right is.
Yes. So our intention for the day is actually a quote. I'm into quotes at the moment, if you can't tell. The future belongs to those who believe in the power of their dreams. Excuse me, in the beauty of their dreams. I do believe that could be interchangeable. Thank you, Eleanor Roosevelt. Oh, holy moly. Thank you, Eleanor Roosevelt.
Can you tell it was a 4-day event and we probably need some sleep?
Yeah, and it's all good because it is what it is, and you guys know us and love us, and realistically, what does that mean? I mean, think about the dream that we had for this summit, and knowing that there was no way we could do it by ourselves. And Nora shared a lot of gratitude for our team, for everybody involved in this summit at the very beginning. And I tell you what, the fact that there are so many people that came together for a common purpose, it is an incredibly unique and rare art form in collaboration that I know a lot of people go into entrepreneurship to find because they don't feel it, or it's lacking in a team environment. And in a team environment, you can make that change. You can bring that gratitude. You can bring that energy towards something so that your team can have that collaborative feel that might be missing and that you might be yearning for.
And we have learned so much from all of our team members on how to execute things, create strategies, implement that, I mean, we're brilliant on our own, but together, this amazing, beautiful thing was able to launch.
Mm-hmm. The sparkle, the art that everybody brought to the table, any bump unexpected thing. We were there to cover the hole really fast, grab you by the hand before you fell all the way in the hole, whatever the case, whatever the case was. Totally and completely change course because we encountered some crazy obstacle a little too big for the time and resources we had available. Didn't matter, because in the end it was each person that helped us achieve that goal. And it started out as a dream over tea with me and Nora.
That's the beautiful thing about teamwork and partnership and collaboration, is that when gremlins do occur, everyone steps up and takes ownership and says, let me see how I can fix this.
And the much awaited, the snips from day 4 of the Infusion Principles You've Got This Online Summit. This is going to be a little bit of a different layout today than the other days. We're going to play all of them back to back as a quick reminder to bring you back to the moment, to bring you that feeling of excitement and joy, to send you off on your Wednesday, to take you into the rest of your week, the rest of your month, the rest of your year. And we're excited for you to come join us at Infusion Principle and see what we've got going on. Let's grow organically through the journey of an entrepreneur, and welcome Ken.
SBA says the number one reason that businesses fail is because of the business owner. Of the 10 things that were happening, there were 5 mindsets, and the second mindset that you need is what we call systemic thinking. When you shift the question, who do I need to have do this? And that's what gets you starting to work on your business and not in your business. Now you're creating the systems. The systems run your business, and people run the systems. And here's the key to it. Whatever you're doing right now in your business, if it's an activity that is going to be repeated, it needs to be written down. If you're not doing it as a business owner, then you're stuck. You need to have a system in writing, and it needs to be something that can be duplicated, not by you, but by somebody else. Remember, systems run your business, people run your systems. And that, for me, was my big aha. I didn't have stuff in writing. I wasn't creating systems. I was literally just doing everything. I kept on asking the question, well, how do I do this? And how do I do the marketing? And how do I do the sales? Instead of the question, who do I need to do this work? Because that then took me out of the place of being self-employed, more into an entrepreneur. I know that's probably a lot for people to think about, but that is the second mindset, and that's the thing that you need to be thinking systemically.
Someone near and dear to me had been writing a grateful email, and I was blind copied on it for the past almost 5 years. And I would try to do it, and then I couldn't do it, and I would try to do it, and then I couldn't. And I just one day broke down and said, everything's great, and I still am missing something. I'm missing this abundance in my life. Where is it? I forced myself to write a grateful email that night, and I have never looked back. I believe when you're grateful, you can't be fearful. When you're grateful for the simplest, most beautiful things that happen in your life, the sunshine, the dog waking up next to you, food on the table and having money to buy that, my children in schools. It's the simplest things that have really brought me back to my authentic self. Why do we have to get to the brink? Why do we have to hit our so-called rock bottom? Why can't we encourage this at 10, 15, 20, 30? I have to say, going to the grateful email, that grateful email will help you shift from feeling negative, even if you had a day where you had to throw in the towel. Also, really saying, this is what it is. This is the present. I'm only going to think about what I have to do right now. And sometimes I have to think hour by hour. And that,
me, minute by minute or moment by moment. I think it's awesome you can make it an hour.
The path to profitability lies through the customer. the only way to get there, okay? And you really need to understand that in this economy. At the same time, hey, I run a small business. I have to produce results. I can't just say to people that I owe money to, well, I'm sorry, I'm really working on the customer experience. I can't. I mean, we all have to produce a result. If you're just starting out, I mean, here's a newsflash. You're not right for every type of business, and every type of business isn't right for you. So you really need to look at, even if you only have 2 customers right now, who do you enjoy doing business with? Who are you succeeding with? Start small. Start with your referral sources. Keep it tiny, because you are not your best salesperson. Those people buying from you are. Because here's what's going to happen. I come in and I tell you and Nora how great I am. You don't care. You're going to turn around and ask somebody that I've done business with to say, how great is Meredith? I am on here because Nora told you I'm good, not because I told you I'm good. So really start tiny and create an amazing experience for those few customers that you've got. And really ask people a lot of questions. If you ask people questions, they will tell you what they need. You will be able to sell them things and get a product or service across and produce ROI, because they're going to tell you what it is that they need.
You've got to take bold action! This is the scariest one of all. You're in a conference and there's a CEO up on the stage and you have the perfect solution for his problems. And you're sitting in your chair and you're thinking, I'm going to do it. I'm going to walk up to this guy. I'm going to present my opportunity. I'm going to ask for the appointment. And then your body starts sending stop signals. Presentation of what you look like sitting in your chair. It's the physical sensations. Remember this? Let's get physical. It was the physical sensations that stopped you from getting your appointment. Instead of taking that bold action, you sit in your chair, you console yourself that you're going to follow up with an email or maybe a phone conversation, and you tell yourself that it's all going to be okay. But the reality is it was just your physical sensations that kept you from taking a bold action that could land you the deal. I have an irreverent sales girl dance. The whole dance involves power positions. So I want you to like hunch down a little bit in your seat. How powerful do you feel asking for an appointment from a CEO right now? You don't, do you? But if you kick your feet up on your desk, put your hands back, even if you put your hands up front, now you are unmessable with. And all you had to do was change the physical posture. You know, give yourself a minute when you get out of the car to just look up. Be strong, be bold, hold your arms out. It's grateful for what the universe is bringing to you. You have the experience that the sun is shining on your face and you're completely blessed. And you will go into that appointment looking fresh, renewed, invigorated.
And there you have it. Energy, love, excitement, all wrapped up in these little snippets for you as a gift of gratitude from Nora and myself for helping us achieve our dream and participating along its journey. Find out about Infusion Principle, your advisory board, and stay in touch with us on social media in addition to visiting our website at infusionprinciple.com. Thank you.